Thanks everybody for attending this today's version of the Three Things 10-Minute Proc Spotlight. Today we're going to go over three things on the new Knaack Scaffold Armour. Hey, new product from Knaack. New product is always fun to go over. So what is Scaffold Armour? How does it mount? We'll have a nice video from Sang to go over that, and just a couple of things on how do you sell it. So what is Scaffold Armour? It's basically it's a way to convert and to convert Baker scaffolding, like you see here, into a secure storage unit on the job site. And like other Knaack products, Knaack took their inspiration for this product from what they're seeing on job sites. So they're seeing a lot of Baker scaffolds use on the job site, and people were actually enclosing them and kind of making their own scaffold armor. And so Knaack just decided to make this a more of a turnkey version of this and offer this to the construction companies. You can see a couple more pictures of how these are used on the job site. This one's kind of semi-enclosed and also used as a plans table. This one is enclosed here. See it next to a standard Knaack. So that they were just took their inspiration from what they were seeing on the job site. So what Scaffold Armour is a way to take standard Baker scaffolding and enclose it. So you basically get these panels, you install them on the Baker scaffolding, and turn it into a secure storage unit on the job site. People like using these on job sites because obviously very mobile with the casters. They can move them around, store a lot of items, and it just keeps things handy on the job site. Okay, this product is very reminiscent of the Knaack Cart Armor, which was introduced a few years ago and quickly became the #1 selling SKUs for Knaack way back when. Just like Baker scaffolding, these roll-around carts are ubiquitous on job sites. They're all over the place, and people like to enclose them with the Knaack Cart Armor and use them as secure storage on the job site. Okay, so the Knaack is now doing the same thing with the Baker scaffolding. So Baker scaffolding is kind of a generic term for this type of scaffolding on the job site. Obviously Werner has their version, the SRS 72. Keller has their version, which is basically the same thing, the KSRS 72. But the Knaack Scaffold Armor also fits other Baker scaffolding, basically just about all the Baker scaffolding out there, even the Louisville, the Metal Tech version, even the Bill Jacks version of the scaffolding, the Knaack Cart Armor will work on. Okay, so how does it mount? Let me do this. I'm going to share a nice quick video from Sang, who is the engineer who helped develop this product. And see here. Let me share this with you. You guys can see this. And there's no audio on this, but we'll just kind of play this, and you can see basically the Scaffold Armor's panels that install onto the Baker scaffolding. You do need actually two platforms, like an upper and a lower platform, in order for it to work on the scaffolding. Basic tools needed to install it, basic hardware. A lot of the hardware here are carriage bolts, and these are not nylon nuts, so they're easy to install. So basically with a top and a bottom section on the scaffolding, the Scaffold Armor will mount. Okay, you need to install the shelves a certain distance apart. And as you see Sang here, how he's loading these on. Basically, they just clip onto the scaffolding, no matter what type of scaffolding it is. This whole installation process takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So it's not an awful long process and not a terribly involved process either. Now, fast forward a little bit here. Basic panels installed. A lot of the panels are marked to the left and right if that is important. Corner brackets go on the front, and this are where the hinges will actually, or the hinge panels will actually mount, and just basic hardware installs. Fast forward here a little bit. Once you get the side panels on and the back panels, the door panels installed. Nice thing about the Scaffold Armour is that there's huge wide openings on the scaffolding, gives you a really good access to the inside contents of the enclosure. Once those install, let it play from here. But basically, once all the hardware is installed, you just check the alignment, and it's ready to go. Nice thing about this is it's also lockable. Okay, so you can latch the lower door and then install a padlock on the upper door. You know, much of a nice wide opening that is for easy access to the tools and equipment on the inside. I'll get back to my PowerPoint here. All right, so it fits the various types of Baker scaffolding: Werner, K-Pro, Louisville, Metaltech, and Bill Jacks, very common out there. Once it's installed, there's no exposed hardware, fairly quick assembly. You've got an electrical cord pass-through if you need to get power on the inside of the unit for recharging batteries and the like. Nice hemmed edges for structural rigidity. It's lockable, and it's heavy-duty 16-gauge steel, which is really the same gauge steel that the standard Knaack cabinets and Knaack chests are manufactured out of as well. So it's very durable. It's a Knaack product. The SKU number is an SA-01 for Scaffold Armour 01. Service parts are available, so and people need to replace a panel that may get damaged, they can easily do that. Okay, and that's basically that's Scaffold Armour. The Scaffold Armour is available to order now. It has not actually started to ship yet. It is going to start shipping early October, so early next month. So they're in the process of manufacturing and putting it into stock right now. But it is available to order. Okay. If anyone has any questions, please type in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and we'll get them answered. But what is Scaffold Armour? It transforms common Baker-style scaffolding into an enclosed lockable storage solution, similar to the very successful cart armor. How does it mount? Easily bolts on in about 15 to 20 minutes. And how do you sell it? Basically, show it. Antiquated cart armor for Baker-style scaffolding. If you've got any customers who have purchased the cart armor, they're probably using Baker scaffolding as well in the field, so they will understand the concept right away and should be a good target for the Scaffold Armour. All right, thanks everybody.
Thanks, Dan.